What's up, guys? Third video of the day. This is the FM Guru back at y'all with another video. I am your one-stop shop for all your farmers market needs. So if you have any questions, hit my comment section. You could also hit me in the description and we could do a 1-hour consultation where I just talk to you about how to farmers market. So today what we're going to be talking about is why people keep walking past your booth. This is a common struggle with a lot of beginning vendors that I see. And it even happened to me at the beginning. So what could be happening, right? Before we get into what could be happening, the sponsor of today's video is Herb Roots and Company. This is one of my favorite ciders. It's the cinnamon cardamom. It's very good if you have bad allergies and stomach issues. And that scoop in there, all you do is add it to a coffee mug like this, or a coffee mug like your favorite, and then you fill it with hot water. You can fill it with hot milk. It makes its own drink. That's gonna be in the description down below. So if you want some, get some. It's really good, it tastes like chai. So why are people walking past your booth? So I would say number one is that it's not clear what you're selling. So when people are going to a farmer's market, each booth represents a singular thing. So you have to treat it like this. Like if someone's walking in the market, you want someone to point and be like, I need to stop by the popcorn lady's booth. I need to stop by the freeze-dried candies booth. I need to stop by the vegetable booth. Notice the singularity of it. What a lot of people have issues of doing is treating farmers markets like it's a garage sale. Do not bring a billion different things that are completely unrelated to each other at the booth. You want to do one product, and then if you want, do accessories to that product, but concentrate on building one product. This is a one product shop. The master of many is a master of none. Said that completely wrong. The trier of many is a master of none. I forget. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. But yes, like I said, it would be just the fact that you don't have a identity. You want to just make it to where people know that they're getting your thing. That's what you want to do. So the thing about that too that I have to expand on is when you're at a farmer's market, people don't feel like sitting there and learning about something. It's people's relaxation day. Think about your whatever you do to relax, right? Let's say you had a hard day of work and you're taking a break, you're watching TV. You don't want to study the TV show. You don't want to do a TV show where it requires you to think. You want to do a TV show where you sit there, it explains to you what's happening, everything unfolds, and you're just getting the information. So that's the same thing with the farmer's market. That's people's days off. You don't want them to come see some straws, see some adapters, see some mugs, see some mouses, see some gum. You want to just come and they see one thing and they know exactly what it is, right? So that's one thing to wrap everything up. The next thing is signage, because back to the previous point, how are they going to know what you're selling if they don't see a sign describing it, right? So they can go in there and look, but if they're looking, they're gonna have questions. Okay, so how much is this? What is the purpose of this? Why am I even here? The signage gives an easy way for people to look at it from afar, and then they just associate, oh, okay, this is something I could see in my life, or this is something I could use, right? Now, obviously, you have those very good farmers market customers that they will come and look at every individual person's booth and be like, okay, well, what do you have today? You explain it to them. Those are the easiest people to sell to. I love those people. They just make our jobs so much easier. But signage would be the second one. Make sure you have good signage. Make sure you have a banner behind you too, so people from far away could look at it and then they could be like, okay, that's what he's selling. So I make my signage have pictures on it, so they see the cider, they see it in a glass mug made, they see a person enjoying it. Oh, okay, so cider if people don't know what cider is, they know that it's a drink based off the photo, right? And then when they look at the sign and they read about it, okay, they can tell now that this is a caffeine-free beverage. So signage. Another thing that people do is they don't make their booth inviting. So one thing I always suggest people to do, now I know people have different health conditions and stuff, and people call me a young man because I am, but I will always stand up whenever you're presenting your product at the farmer's market, because when you just think of someone standing, it's just people, this is what I gather from people standing versus sitting down. So this is me, right? And there's little nuances I'm gonna teach you throughout this channel that have really changed the way that I look at things. So you have to really be careful with your body language and how you look, because you can easily come off as inviting. So for me, for example, right? If I am standing there and someone's coming and I look at them like this, that they feel pressurized and then they feel like, ooh, and I said, hey, would you like to try a sample? I look aggressive and I look like a hawk. So what I try to do now is I'll just kind of, instead of looking like this and looking like this, I'll kind of look diagonally. So if they come in my line of sight, I say, oh, okay, hey, would you like to try a sample of our cider? It's more inviting that way. And then another thing is too, if you're sitting down, think about it. If you're sitting down, someone's gonna think that if you come up to them, say you're sitting down, right? Someone's going to think that if they come up to you, that they're bothering you in your space. So you wanna make sure that you're standing up so it feels okay and natural for them to come up to you, and it feels natural. And it doesn't feel like you're bothering them if you're standing up. So I would just suggest standing up the whole time. Another thing I would suggest is just give energy. Don't look bored, don't look tired. I've seen so many situations where people will get on their phone, and be for real with yourself. If you got on your phone and let's say you wanted to go talk to somebody and they were on their phone like this, do you genuinely think that you look interesting to talk to? Do you genuinely think you look inviting if you're on your phone? You look busy, you look unavailable, you look unattentive. Make sure you're not on your phone at the market. The only reason you should be on your phone is if you're taking a payment or something like that. And last but not least, I would say the biggest reason why people walk past your booth is if you don't have any samples. If you have a product that needs samples, they don't know how it tastes. So why would they take the time out their day to buy something they don't even know how it tastes? They could hate it when they get home. So I'll take all those 5 facts. That's a little rant. A lot of these recent videos have been rant style videos. Those 5 facts, and apply it to your farmer's market, and I'm telling you guys, those will take your sales by $100. I mean, it's so serious. But like I mentioned, thank you guys for watching. But like I mentioned, comment section, description. If you have any questions, I will answer them. Because right now I have no comments, but I will get some comments pretty soon. This is the FM Guru signing out. Peace, y'all.